Hello and welcome to FinchPlays FIFA 16 with Palermo in career mode. We've been absolutely on fucking fire recently. Our performances here in Serie A have been fantastic. You can see here that Juventus have actually drawn their game. So if we do win our next game away against Atalanta, we will be able to be within 1 point of the top spot. After 15 games, that's pretty fucking good. I'm not going to pass that one up. Atalanta have been doing really well. They've been holding that kind of 4th, 5th, 6th spot for a while now, I think. Most of the season, in fact. So it's not luck, it is pretty good play that seems to be keeping there. Having a look at our squad, we are a little laboured after that match that we had against Ghent. Maybe I should have taken the opportunity to take a few more players off. Mascaro in particular, I'm looking at him. But we should be all right to go into this game against Atalanta and look to really press Juventus at the top there. So yeah, without further ado, let's leap in and see how we do against Atalanta. So here we are at Atalanta. It's a beautiful day here, a little bit cloudy maybe, but otherwise beaming as we turn against Atalanta. It's going to be a hard one. You know, it's going to be one of those ones where Atalanta usually aren't a team that we have to worry about necessarily. Last season they didn't do fantastically, but this season they seem to be doing well. And I seem to remember last season we had some real trouble keeping their players in check. So we've got to be careful here and make sure we keep the same professionalism and tenacity that we have done against previous teams in the league. Playing a little bit fast and loose at the moment, but we have kept the ball, and maybe Masucci will be able to come in here, and he couldn't just quite get that better distance that would have allowed him to fire it in on goal. It is a good opportunity nonetheless. Yeah, just kind of skews it a little bit. Goalkeeper had it covered, but a good opportunity early on. He's been doing so well. Takes it through for Makianok. Back for Vasquez, who leaps around the attack. And oh my, Vasquez with a long-range drive. I thought that might even nestle itself in the bottom corner. Keeper beaten there, but it just drifts past the post. Vasquez troubling his man and does really well. We've got to score this. No, you've not hit the bar. No, Makianok, what have you done, you fucking idiot? Jesus Christ, how's he fucking missed that sitter? I do not believe it. I fucking tapped it to make sure that he didn't miss, and he decided to override me completely and send it fucking hurtling at the bar. Fuck's sake. Remains 0-0. I know I'm a little bit too white to be calling it a grill, but here it is. And Vasquez through now. Can he finish? No, he has also sent it wide. What is with the horrendous finishing that is plaguing us at the moment? I know he's not right-footed, but fucking hell. We should not forget about him. Sends it through for Makianok, who runs into trouble there. And maybe a bit of room here. Mascaro already on it. He's going to cut inside. Can he get a bit lucky here? Can Villalba finish? Not Villalba even. Makianok. Oh, that pass, that back heel that I tried to set up there ended up being an absolute fluff of the century. Jesus Christ. Our usual great play eluding us at the moment, I think. Maybe we are a little bit knackered. Maybe I'm underplaying how much of an effect that's having. But yeah, still 0-0. Not what it needs to be. There needs to be some changes in our play, I think, coming up as soon as possible, really. If we're going to make this work. Mascaro doing really well. He's been a light at the end of the tunnel, but what the fuck? Vasquez was only supposed to just touch that, and he's lashed out at it in his attempted control. Maybe we are just afflicted by the fucking scurvy at the moment, because we seem to be all over the fucking shop. Not finishing these shots. There's 3 shots from Vasquez. One of them should have gone in at least, but that Makianok effort, I'll be docking his wages this week, you fucking guarantee that. But yeah, we'll go into the second half, maybe try and be just a wee bit more clinical here, see if we can get something. Don't have much to throw around, but Yayalo and Chochev are going to come on. Mascaro and Masucci going off. Obviously, they've been our best fucking players, so I'm not happy about taking them off. But yeah. Oh Jesus, that was an unruly attack there from the number 21. Villalba's been a little bit marginalised in this game, and I've noticed it. Mostly because I've been paying attention, but I want to bring him in as much as possible, and this could be a great opportunity for Hall Johnson if he'd actually just take a strike at it, as I asked him to do. Yeah, if it's going to be one of those games where it's just a war of attrition that we're not going to win, then we need to make sure that we keep ourselves defensively sound. You know, this kind of thing, a good way to do it. If we can keep ourselves defensively sound, at least that'll be a positive in this match. And Chochev is going to just send it to Villalba. Let's see what can we do here. As we get round Drame, we will just send it across to Makianok, who's going to have a fucking atrocity of a drive there. His left foot, obviously, not the one that we want to, send him in on. Gonzalez horrendously out of position here. He's going to send it towards Yayalo, who is going to keep a hold of it. Introduces Lazar towards Hiljemark, but again, just nothing good for us here at the moment. Villalba finds Gavin Hall-Johnson and finds Villalba, and it was a slice that was going to go wide, I could tell, but the deflection is kind because it means that we get a corner now. We're going to send it through towards Yayalo, and this could be it. Surely somebody find some room. The keeper was in the middle of bloody nowhere there. And the end up, and can we challenge the defender here? I'd love to. I want to really put the pressure on them. I feel like we can. I feel like we're pressuring them into making some silly mistakes. I don't want to get caught on any counter-attacks at all, and that's going to be a fucking Atalanta throw-in. But we've got to push our advantage here at the moment. And Gonzalez, our defender, going forward here. And now Ari sending it towards Gomez. I remember Gomez being a right pain in the ass last time. And he will be a pain in the ass here, and it's going to get through somehow. It got through two fucking players somehow. But we managed to escape. Sending it through for Villalba. He's going to get manhandled by Masiello. Nothing given, though. Oh, great tackle. Oh, come on. Stop obstructing me everywhere I fucking go. We will be lucky enough to keep a hold of that. And that's actually a great ball from Ivalo Chochev to Mato Yayalo to break the deadlock here in the 81st minute. What a goal from Yayalo. What a take. Look at this. He finds his midfield counterpart, and then it is a top finish from our centre mid. Absolute beauty there into the bottom corner. 1-0 Palermo. If they don't, that's fine too, but we're going to settle back. Basically try and stop this before it gets too much. They are coming in here. Look at the room they've got! And Gomez at the back post with a thunder bastard of a volley. But luckily for us, it is drawn just wide. You're not trying to grab it, but we're into injury time now, and they're not going forward. They're going backwards a bit too much. Maybe they've given up the ghost a little bit. Referee must be considering blowing his whistle at some point. Vasquez doing really well there. Yayalo as well. Let's see if we can get another great ball from Ivalo Chochev towards Villalba. Let's see. Villalba cutting in nicely. And we'll put it across for Vasquez. Oh! He's going to come in there. It's going to be a foul as he sends his foot through the player rather than the ball. But you've got to feel like this is it. Oh, you piece of shit. You sent it past me. That could have been two, but never mind. All that matters is that we've grabbed the 3 points here against Atalanta. It's a fantastic result. It was a really, really hard fought one, but we can't say that we didn't deserve it. So here we are after that game. It was a good win. 1-0 is not easy to do. It must be said. Those kind of wins are the ones that really feel very, very good after they're done. You know, really, really nailing down and getting the win. As you can see, we are equal with points. Or equal with Juventus on points, rather. I should say, my math obviously failing me earlier. I don't know what I was looking at or what I was thinking, but We are in a position here where if we win against Genoa and Juventus, fuck up against whoever they're facing, we are in a position where we could go to the top of the table. Our goal difference has been steadily climbing because of the great results we've had. We've only had one loss this season. Juventus have had more. You know, we've had some great results. We've been doing so well. And now we've got our game against Genoa, the last and final game in this episode. Everyone's fresh. Everyone's fancy free. Let's see if we can do it for the first time this season. Rock the Casbah and go top of the table. Here we are with Palermo against Genoa at home, the Stadio Classico, you know, but Genoa have always been a bit of a bogey team for us. They were one of the first teams we faced last season, and, you know, they really put the fear of God in us. They've got quite a few good players that can definitely cause us some issues. We're going to have to work hard to kind of keep them under wraps. Here is Gakpe right from the offset, looking really dangerous. And just kind of chopping in and away and putting a shot in. But luckily Sorrentino has his hands on it. Let's not have that happen too often. Who sends it through towards Makianok. Oh! And a horrendous tackle from the Genoa number 24 in a great area here. No card necessary, but we do have... Let's put Masucci... Oh, the wall's trying to creep forward here. The referee's going to stop it. No card, but does send them backwards. Let's try that again. We'll give it to the Masuchmeister and see what he can do. As I say, his free kick accuracy, not too bad, and he forces a great save from their keeper there. And Kofi apparently deciding to take the easy route there and kick it out for a corner. The goalkeeper having to dive down there. If it was a little bit more to the right and was curving in, was just a little bit more, probably foxing him there. But Villalba now is going to take this corner and send it in. The keeper palming it away. We do send it back towards Vasquez, who's going to actually go for an audacious volley, but we'll head back and we'll do the old build-up play again. Biscagli through towards Masucci, kind of going into nowhere in particular here, trying to come out with it, but no luck there. Vasquez sends it through for Masucci. See what he can do. Runs round his man. He's going to get a shot off. And Mascaro's going to get the rebound on it and send it back across, but it's too low. Keeper gets it. No worries, no fuss. Mascaro through towards Hillimark. Makianok wants it. Makianok gets it. Oh, I thought Hillimark was continuing his run. We seem a little bit laboured here at first, at the start, which is not something I want at all. I also don't want to be caught out here. And we won't be, because Biscagli will mop it up for us. Masucci through towards Makianok. Masucci gets it back though, back in a good area. And Hillimark with a good bit of room to formulate enough room to get a drive off, and it ends up being worryingly poor actually. This has been a poor half for me personally, as well as the players. Really not doing too well at the moment, but Vasquez will put it through for Makianok, and Makianok will not miss. He will find the top corner in the most convincing fashion. We just kept picking away at them and 5 minutes before half time, Villalba runs across, stabs in a good one for Vasquez. Makianok finds it. The defender can't quite slide across in time. Goes into the back of the net. 1-0 Palermo! That doesn't mean that there won't be more goals for the opposition. I don't know quite who they're facing. Oh, that's a great ball, and Villalba running straight at Bicic, I think that is. Unfortunately not able to take advantage enough, but Masucci doing his business, and Hillimark unlucky not to get a shot off in time there. It was a good piece of play from him. Villalba doing really well, and it's not a foul. And Vasquez has a drive, but Ukani easily holds it. And we are coming up to the half-time break here. Got to make sure that we keep things tight as we enter that break. Do not want to concede now. Do not want to concede ever. Here comes Roland And it's easy for him to storm through, but Sorrentino, also easy for him to pick it up. We're just going to take our time. Let's have Sorrentino knock it up. Mackinock gets his head on it, but the referee blows his whistle for half-time. 1-0 up. It's probably more than we deserve. We haven't been particularly clinical, and we have made a lot of chances, but they weren't particularly convincing until that goal. So, yeah, maybe we'll make a couple of changes at half-time. Maybe not. We'll see. And we'll see how we do in the second half. Confirmation of a substitution. Taxidis coming on for Kofi for them, but absolutely nothing will change for us at the moment. I think we're doing just fine. I don't think we're particularly tired either, so I don't feel like we... Oh, Masucci. I don't feel like we need to make any changes necessarily. We just need to keep going on the way that we're going. Keep applying the pressure on Genoa. Here's Mascaro applying as much pressure as he possibly can. Apply that pressure and then see how we do. And that ball for Masucci, not quite where it needed to be. Don't know what it needed to be to get through, but Villalba nipping at the heels there. And that ball straight to Masucci. He will have a drive. I think it might have taken a deflection, but was it offside? Oh, maybe it took a deflection off Mackinock. Oh, that's such a shame. Such a shame. Still 1-0. Buscagli, a little bit dangerous there, but we're doing just fine. Mackinock across to Masucci. Going to see if we can find Pablo Mascaro, and we can. I do want to give this across to Masucci. He's going to make a bit of room. Oh, and the deflection there, almost taking it over Ushkani. That would have been an interesting goal for sure. Hiljemark across to Mascara. Mascara's been running all day and all night here. Needing to do a bit more. Let's hope he can. Masucci nips it through for Mackinock. Oh, it was a very interesting strike there, but despite how weird it was, it doesn't seem to trouble the keeper too much. Masucci is going to send it in, and Mackinock should have been able to get something on that, surely. Here comes Villalba, who will get tackled so easily there. He didn't shield the ball whatsoever, and Gakpe, I'm not going to take the chance to run with him. I'm going to run away, and it seems to be a good decision. What I'm also going to do here is swap Mascaro out. I'm going to put Vasquez. No, I'm not. I'm going to put fucking Erdegaard on this wing, because I'm feeling like a dangerous bastard. I feel like Yayalo, and then maybe Chochev coming on. Sorrentino will be fine, and then we just look to kind of see this game out. You know, we'll take the throw. I don't want to sit back for the rest of our time here, but I do want to not go absolutely buck wild with it. I want to take our chances properly, and Villalba will help us do that as he goes back. And again, we get one of our own passes deflected off one of our own players. Gakpe, we do not want to let loose down that wing. We'll see if we can keep him at bay for now. And Hiljemark sending it forward. Mackinock. And now it's Villalba. Can Mackinock make something of this? He can. He tackles his man. He gets going. He can't take the shot because he's a fucking shithouse. But he did well enough to hold up play for just a little bit. Villalba. Villalba. Oh, I thought he was going to keep running there. There is time, as they say, and Genoa know this. They're aware of this. They want to get the balls going in. We cannot give them that room. We cannot let them do that. Izzo tackled by Buscagli really, really well. And look at the room that Martin Erdegaard has. And look at the ball he's going to put in for Villalba as he has a bit of a drive. I figured, why not? We may as well. And we're going to force them, pressure them into clearing it. I don't know if that's a corner or a throw. It is going to be a corner. I'm going to call Yayalo in. And Yayalo is going to send it towards the back post. And Erdegaard, maybe he'll get a second bite. Maybe not. The defender's airtight as ever. It's Ujkani sending a kind of dodgy ball in, and Mackinock is going to probably be pulled back for that one. And again, advantage played, but There goes the booking for Makianok. It was an interesting attempt at a tackle for sure. We are into injury time here. Bicikic is going to take one from his half. Surely we can't get fucked too hard here. It is a volley from Izzo, their number 5, but it goes harmlessly wide. And we're going to take our time here as we send it forward. We have been, you know, the better side, I think. I don't think it's unfair to say that. Oh, it's going to be another foul. Makianok, it's not a big enough foul to send him off for. It's just kind of pressuring his man. They are going to send everyone forward, bar the keeper. Lazovic sends it in. Please let us defend this. Makianok hoofs it out. And there is the final whistle. It is another 1-0 for us, but those are the ones that count. The hard-fought victories. Deary gracious me, it was a hard-fought victory, but it was a great finish from Makianok, and it is a victory for Palermo. So there we are, another fantastic result for us. As you can see here, Juventus did beat Roma 2-1. So that means that they will stay ahead of us at the moment in the table, but we're equal on points with the league leaders. We are essentially first. This is massive. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Palermo are having a great season so far. We're getting some great wins. You know, even if they're hard fought, they're still fucking wins, you know what I'm saying? So really, really chuffed about that. That is where I'm going to end the episode, though. If you did enjoy, please do leave me a like and a subscription. If you have any comments, please do let me know in the comments. Every bit of interaction you show really shows me that you guys are watching. Makes me really, really chuffed. And I'll catch you guys next time.